So one of the things on my task list is to remove this dead arborvitae. Out of all the ones that I planted, this is the only one that died. I'm very happy with that. So I'm removing this one and I'm going to replace it with this. I took this one from my sister's yard so that I can save some money. And I'm revamping her front yard anyway, so it looks better here than where she had it. So I'm just going to replace this tree. I think I'm going to plant my petunias out. Some of them. I hope they don't die on me. I got to check the weather. It's supposed to be warm, but we'll figure it out. And then remulch the area. I do have some plantain. I'm going to fertilize all of them. Look how pretty the tulips are doing. All right, so I'm going to get this done and then post back with the update. So this is the after. I completed the project. It looked like it was never there. It's the same size as the rest of my trees. We did buy it around the same time. Well, like I said earlier, I took it from my sister's, but technically it was mine to begin with, because when I bought this, I had an extra one and my sister and brother-in-law just grabbed it, put it in their car and took it. So technically it was mine to begin with though. Sorry, Sister Ladrona. So this is the after. I went ahead and fertilized my arborvitaes. I planted some petunias. I hope that we don't have a late freeze and they die. But then I mulch. So everything looks really nice. I still have to mulch this area here and kind of take some of the weeds out, but the tulips are looking good. Everything is looking really nice. Water everything. I put a petunia on my containers. Also fertilized this one. I took my blower and blew the inside of my trees, so they're nice and healthy. Water them deeply. I went in, got some more sassafras from Walmart, and just planted it down here. I think that looks super cute. And once my tulips are done, still gonna have some interest there. Also put some petunias. It all looks really good. Did it all the way over here. I found 2 of my peonies that I did when I first started playing around with my garden. They're coming back up, so I'm just gonna keep them there. I'm not gonna dig them out. But I did put the support for them, so when they grow, they don't just come all the way to the sidewalk. So they have a little support on this one. But then everything has the same consistency with the beautiful petunias. Let me show you the petunias I'm using this year. Last year I used wave petunias. This year I use rose pirouette petunia. I think it's gonna look beautiful with all that pink and white down here. Also added a petunia here on my little containers. I started mulching this area and took some of the weeds out. I do have some wildflowers growing, so I'm being mindful of what I pulled out. But it looks great. Everything looks really good. My mom watered the driveway. I also went ahead and fertilized these arborvitaes over here. I bought them like 3 or 4 feet, and look how tall they are. It's only like second year here. All my hostas are coming back, my alliums and my tulips. I did move my trash cans outside, and I ordered this little fence and put it there so you can't really see it from the front, but you do see it from the sideway. And it's easier for the boys to take out the trash on trash day. I'm debating whether I should put one in the back, but I don't think so. I think with the trees, as they grow up, it will be great. I just like how this look. This beautiful rain barrel container is looking gorgeous. I am going to put something perennial right here. I'll see. Maybe a perennial or an annual. I like changing it up every year, so I think it'll look cute. Then I have my peach drift stander. This is beautiful right here. I might go in and put a couple of petunias underneath it if I figure it out, but for now I have some pansies. She looks great. In here, everything is blooming beautiful. Mommy water everything. Still have to go in and plant my little wall containers. I got some nice grass and stuff here, but tulips started to bloom. Everything's just looking beautiful. My alliums are gonna put on a beautiful show. My peonies are coming up. My hydrangea is like blooms after blooms after blooms after blooms, season after season, and I love it. Over here, you also have to start cleaning up my little tete-a-tete daffodils. But the roses are blooming. They're looking gorgeous. Well, not blooming yet, but they're lifting out. My service berry is looking great. 2 more peonies I found as I was cleaning up earlier on. They're right here, so I put the support, help them out, and kind of prevent my puppies from running all over it. Everything over here looks deliciously beautiful. Just water. My mom is still cleaning up. The sassafras is looking gorgeous. I am in love with this little flower. Tulips in this daisy area is looking, not tulips, sorry, daffodils in this daisy area is looking great. My other climbing rose is lifting out. This is the Kiss Me Kate climbing rose, which is gorgeous. Hookeras. I think this is a spirea. Yeah, I think it's a spirea. She's gorgeous, but that gorgeous clematis over here. Wow, it's gonna put on a show. Also found another peony over here, which is great. Can't wait. My little devil 9-bark. No, that's a regular 9-bark. I forgot the name of it. My 9-bark. It's looking gorgeous. I can't wait till it starts blooming. My little berry poppins is still just sticks for now, but it looks like it's gonna start lifting out soon. All my lilies are just those are custom lilies. Lilies and what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot the name. Hollyhocks, which we see there itself. I see a lot of them, which I love it. I don't mind it. And then the other ones from last year is coming back. My viburnum look like it's going to bloom beautifully too. I'm very excited about that. Pick up this glove. Over here we got, I forgot the name of this thing, but it's a gorgeous white blooming shrub, which I love. I went in, which I forgot to mention, by the climbing rose, and I planted some salvia because I heard that having salvia by your roses is a good thing. So I have a climbing rose on this arbor, 2 of them, 1 on each side, and I went ahead and put salvia underneath it, right under it. The hollyhock that's here, right there, is coming right back, which is I love. A little hydrangeas, some remnants of the tulips my dogs haven't been able to run over. Some of these gigantic snowdrops. I cleaned my pussy willow. I went in and cleaned the inside of it, so kind of like let it breathe a little more. So I just took the inside of the canopy and cleaned it all out and let the outside. I like the madness that's going on over here. It's all crazy like my hair most of the time. Love it. You could tell I have a large amount of puppies. There's dog toys all over the jar. But everything is starting to come out and bloom. I still have to fertilize everything, but we just watered my little container here. I think it was a little thirsty, and my ranunculus are on their way out, so I have to put something else as a centerpiece here. All of these are alliums strings that are coming out, and I cannot wait for this beautiful allium show that happens in this bed every season. I got 3 more. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see one popping out. 6 peonies on this bed, and all my lilies and everything is coming up. My standard hibiscus, the sugar tip, is gorgeous. I love every minute of it. I can't wait till it starts blooming. Some tulips are blooming in this area, which I love. My little grape hyacinths. Look how big this peony is. I love it. I love every minute of it. So yes, I gotta get one more support because I see another peony right there. Right there. Look at my hands, this filthy. I've been working out here all day. And in the back. But everything here is looking beautiful. Like I said, in this corner down here, right by the little trellis, I put a salvia. I am gonna get another clematis and put it there next to this Kiss Me Cake climbing rose because I think it looks gorgeous together. Puppies are inside because they got a haircut and they need to rest. I don't need no madness. I have some vinyl lattice privacy fence thing that I bought to cover my pool equipment. So I gotta work on that. My mom is here helping me out and cleaning. Still have some things to put away, but in this area here, I got a beautiful, my alliums are coming out. My hostas are coming out. Everything looks great. The phlox is ready to start blooming. I was debating if I should add more phlox along this line. I think I will. That's on my task list. But I did went in and put an allium in between each one of my little arborvitaes, glove arborvitae. And I think it was a good decision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This place is gonna look like Dr. Seuss when everything is blooming. I have to fix this little arborvitae because my dogs keep slapping it all over the place. Look at this hosta. She looks amazingly happy there. Good amount of roots. I cannot wait till you start going all over the place. My Scotch broom is all over the place. I think I'm gonna give it a trim after it blooms this year. But I like it. My beautiful tulips are they look gorgeous. So let me go back this way. I am moving my 2 standards arborvitae spruce. I just have to trim them later on. I think they're good for now. Hellebores are still blooming. I am moving my little doggy house to the back once I'm done with the back area. My bubble hydrangea has yet to start putting out buds, but I love it. It still looks good. But allium galore, I told you. There'll be a lot of alliums in this area. My weigela, my Monet weigelas are starting to leaf out. I still have a few hookeras or hookerellas that haven't come out, but I'm hopeful. Phlox is looking great. Tulips still coming strong, and they're a couple of years old. I love this. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna give it a little more time for the rest of the hookeras to come out, and my lamb's ear also, and then I'll come back in and refill whatever I need to fill up. In this area, debating whether I should remulch or not, but look at my little daffodil lane. It is looking great. It appeared out because the tete-a-tete, which is the first one, is starting to go out, but the other ones are coming up. My standard phantom hydrangea is looking gorgeous, already full of buds, beautifully. I went in and cleaned up a little bit of the spindly twigs that I had. These arborvitaes love their life. I have to fertilize them. I love them and they love their spot, so great. This is great. Here I have a Wagilla, Spill Wine or Wine Spirit, one of the two. And there's a dark Wagilla, which is gorgeous. And I'm gonna place my angel here because I broke my fountain. But for now, this is what is going on. There's sedum all around it. I think it's good. I did place another salvia right there under my little rose bush. Tulips are looking cute. I think they'll look better when my puppies just trample this whole place. But they're looking gorgeous. There's more stuff that needs to come out. My very care Wagilla. I put the support system. It's one of the ones from Gardener Supply, the Titans. But this one is for peppers. I put this one here because this Wagilla just pleats open and is all over the place. I kind of want to contain it a little bit. I think it'll look good. My snapping turtle thing is coming back up. Beautiful red bush flowers coming. I see a lot of tips for my gladiolas, which I'm very excited about. This bubble hydrangea, which is crazy. This one is starting to leaf out. The other one's by the house, maybe because it doesn't get as much sun. It's a little behind. I cleaned up my Parkster amethyst bush. Some of my blooms over here are doing great. This beautiful Tandina, I think it is. Yeah, it's looking gorgeous. He put on a beautiful show with the color. I love this little bush here. If all those blooms turn into fruit, I'm gonna have a great harvest this year, which I'm loving. And I'm going to love it even more when I have it in my mouth and eat them deliciousness. My Snow Mountain or Snow, I forgot the name, hydrangea. It's looking great. More beautiful tulips. These are my PG hydrangeas. A lot of little twigs all over the place, but I'm leaving it like that until they're more established and then I'll clean them up. I want them to grow up and be like a beautiful hydrangea show over here. Oh, another hosta looking great. Everything here is looking beautiful. My ground covers are coming back up. Can't wait. This looks gorgeous. My peach, again. Hope everything turns into fruits because it's gonna be amazing. My Jesus, why can't I think of the name of this very famous little tree? I draw a blank every once in a while, like a lot in a while. I'm gonna put the name of it. It's looking great. It's already starting to leaf out. Do have a lot of pollinators. I'm not sure what this is, but it's gorgeous and I'm loving it. I need to get more of those. This beautiful little dainty flower. I have to figure out what it is. I do have a ground cover under my seat for my pups that love to sit right under it, under my bench. And then also this is a whole bunch of alliums over here, which will look great. There is a baptisia here somewhere, but he hasn't started to come up yet, which is funny because the one in the back has. And this beautiful, this is the same texture as this one, but it's a green one. This is elderberry. This is a green elderberry, and it looks beautiful in this little corner. I think it's gonna be gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. He loves this spot though. Look at that. Look at that. I can't wait. Another Puxter amethyst. Butterfly bush over here. I already been clean out my tree in this corner. The privet hedges is looking great and just getting wider and wider, which I love. My gorgeous Miss Kim lilacs. I can't wait till they start blooming. Look great. This little purple green and gold with the gold mob cypress. It looks great. I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 4 of the Lime Prime hydrangea. It was gorgeous. Can't wait. The smile, the pink rose bush. Beautiful. My tulips are all coming up. This is a serviceberry bush. I think I should probably take it down a little more, but I'm not sure. One of my beautiful survival roses from the ones that I dug out, cleaned out, or probably killed. My Koza dogwood. It's growing tall and beautiful and branchy. I can't wait till it keeps growing so I can give it more of a shape. I have another one of those little bushes. I'm going to put the name of it in there. Cherry blossom yaki. I can't think of the name right now. It's in the tip of my tongue, but I can't pronounce it, but I'm going to put it in. This is a beautiful specimen right here. It's a gorgeous standard. I love it. It's so whimsical. It looks amazing. My ground cover is spreading and I am so in love with it. Keep spreading. I want you to spread all over so I don't have any weeds to deal with. This is just gorgeous over here. I have another my Monet Wayella here. She's starting to lift out. Looking great. Look at the beauty of this little tiny beautiful blue flowers. I can't take it. It's just gorgeous. Wish I can spread them all over, but I'm trying to diversify my garden and I have a lot of different things, so I can't do that. So as you can see, there's alliums popping all over the place because it's gonna look like Dr. Seuss. That was the goal. Like a Dr. Seuss garden. Another beautiful little Miss Kim lilac. I got 1, 2, and a third one over there. I put another Titan one here. This is the tomato cages though. I got 1 here, 2 of my PG hydrangeas, 1 each, and then this one here for the hibiscus, because this hibiscus is huge and it goes all over the place and it starts competing for space with everything else, which I knew when I planted, but I kind of love the full look in the garden. This beautiful hooker is looking great. My another gold moss cypress, I'm probably gonna move that one eventually in the bag or somewhere else. I'll figure it out. My little lime hydrangea is starting to bud out. Excuse that trash there. I am looking forward to the show that this Ruby Falls is going to be put in. This red bud is going to be gorgeous. I cannot wait. It's full of little buds and I can't wait till it start blooming. Look at this gorgeous yellow climbing rose. I have to keep training it, but it looks beautiful. It's filling out gorgeously. I'm probably going to train this one into some type of topiary. But look how pretty it is. I got to figure out what shape I'm going to give it, but I love it. It's definitely going to be a topiary, but it looks great. Over here, the rest of this bed, I have this beautiful topiary arborvitae. Looks great. I trimmed it already. I don't need to worry about this until later on in the season. And then my Southern Magnolia. It looks great. It looks gorgeous, and I'm really, really excited about it. Another little lime. Another variegated boxwood. Plus more alliums. This clematis is looking gorgeous and doing its thing, and I am so here for it. And my wisteria, once it blooms for the season, I'm gonna get up there with a tall ladder and just chop it up and start training it, because I don't want it to destroy my gutters or get on my roof because of my solar. But I'm waiting for that show. But this is full of buds. This clematis is looking gorgeous. I am losing light, but it's amazing. I'll step back here for a little bit just to kind of give it a full circle. And my gorgeous oak leaf hydrangea, I'm going to insert the name because I forgot it right now. It's a small one. It's lifting out gorgeously. I can't wait. My two beautiful hibiscus trees are looking good. I have to fix this trellis because I'm going to be using some kind of climbing vine in here to kind of cover a little bit of my beehive. I have to go back in and kind of nail in my little beehive letters that I see right there on the floor. And I have to spray it to weatherproof the paint on my stuff. Greenhouse is looking good, but for now, just holding some seedlings and my statues and stuff. I have to get in there and take all my statues out and spread them out to the garden and start fixing this beautiful area. Heliopsis is already starting to leaf out. Another variegated boxwood. Another Wayilla right on this trellis over here. Same thing as the one in the front, the variegated one. I want to contain it a bit, so I put it right in here. I am going to plant some kind of climber right under it so I can go and climb and enjoy the tallness of this. This is my debris from cleaning out some of the garden outside. So pay no attention, but look at this gorgeousness over here. My Lee Jujube tree is looking great. This Trek Wayilla is going to put on the most beautiful show, and I'm here for it. But look at these tulips. Amazing. And the yarrow. The yarrow is loving its life right there. And my lavender, beautifully. I also have two also easy paprika rose bush over here. Look great. My yellow twig dogwood, looking beautiful. And then over here, I have a lot of leafy stuff, but I don't see the blooms. Okay, let's see what happens. My climbing hydrangea is looking great. I did say I was going to put something behind it to help it climb on the wall, but in the meantime, I'll get to it eventually. Look at these tulips over here. They look great. It looks like a meadow. I love it. No action yet on my fig. I think it's a black fig. Let me see. What's the name of this? Yeah, Black Mission fig. But look at this gorgeous bed of tulips and daffodils. All yellow. All looking beautiful. I am going to come by and make any fresh bouquet tomorrow. Don't pay attention to my mess over here, but I have some stuff that I potted up, and I have to plant out, find spots for it. And I gotta clean out my little wash station for my veggies, put the stuff away. I do have my baptisia here that's starting to come out. I love it. Look at the gorgeous amount of tulips that I have here. Those yellow tulips are amazing, and I'm gonna make the most gorgeous bouquet tomorrow. These ones are coming out now, which I love. It's like a pinkish color. But look at this. Everything. It's starting to get a little windy, sorry. I did went in and I planted some cosmos down there, but it kind of died. I'll figure it out. I have some mint in this pot, a little Miss Fig back there, and I'm waiting for my iris to do their thing. So this mint popping up all over this place, I don't mind it. I'm gonna use this as an annual cutting flower thing. I also planted some snap peas over here, and I put this wire thing on my fence to have a whole bunch of climbers on it. They look gorgeous. Planted my Concord grape, but I think the freeze took it. I'll figure it out. But here is all messy, but I've been cleaning. Girls are good. Corn, I have the cover on the corn because I want them to die or freeze or snap. I replanted my greens over here since my chickens had a fist, and I am going to keep the cover on it. Maybe tomorrow and next couple of days I'll take it off because it's gonna be too hot. I don't want it to burn. But I did planted onions here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I have to water it, and also my cilantro, more herbs and stuff over here. Okay, that's it for now. Let me go ahead and show you before I complete this quick update. I did went ahead and forget this area here, and I moved the containers out on the other side to this side. I'm gonna do dahlias all around this border over here, and then on these 4 containers I'm gonna do the 4 tomatoes I'm gonna plant this year. Something cute in that pot just so it could look gorgeous. Ooh, it's very windy, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. But I kind of cleaned up a little bit. I planted some black eyed Susan and a couple of my god, I forgot the name of it. Hold on. Columbines. 2 columbines on here. So as my bulbs are fading away, they'll take over. I love it. Look at this gorgeousness here. This looks amazing. It looks like a picture. I love it. I am going to, look at that. Wow, my standard PG is starting to bud out. I love it. Okay, apple starting to open up the flowers. But everything is good. What I was coming to show you was the fact that I planted my Jacob's Ladder something here on his insert the name, and I also put this gorgeous variegated honeysuckle harlequin right on this fence so it can go up the chicken trellis and cover this area. I think it's gonna look gorgeous, especially because it's variegated, and I have this beautiful hellebores, lilies underneath it. I have my 2 apple trees. I think it looks gorgeous. This looks good over here. Look how gorgeous this bloom is. I planted over here. I have to water. But I did plant another set of black eyed Susan and some phlox. Same thing here with the phlox, and I repeated the black eyed Susan over here and more columbine. So it all looks good. Oh, last update, I planted another berry. I went in and put the jazzberry solo on my berry container. Okay, that's it. That's the update for this project, and thank you for watching. Press like and subscribe if you like the content.